So, with that being said, I'm going to start with Jaclyn. Very first question right away. Was this Patriots season a disaster to you?
I think that it's exactly how I anticipated this season to go, which is very average. There were some games where I got so excited. I was like, you know what? The Patriots are back. They can have somewhat of playoff hopes. And then the next game, they would turn around and just absolutely blow it. And it would be things that normally a Patriots team would not do. Stupid penalties, silly mistakes on special teams specifically, and just, an overhaul, no cohesion among any part of the offense or special teams. Defense, great season. Very happy with how the defense played this year, but overall, just such an average season. I can't call it a disaster, but I can call it what it is, which is average.
Jordan?
Yeah, I don't think I'd characterize it as a disaster. I would characterize it more as a clown show. That was I mean, that in and of itself is a disaster, considering the Patriots have been the pinnacle of consistency, through our lives, in particular. But like Jaclyn said, special teams issues. I mean, Mike Reese perfectly dubbed it not so special teams. They were really bad, especially in such an important game like the win in you're in on Sunday against Buffalo. It's just really bad. They wasted an elite defense. I mean, obviously they had their games where they were bad, namely the Bears game and then the first Buffalo game, but they were on the field 24/7. And the fact they were able to be a top 5 to 10 defense in the league, considering they were on the field like 97% of the game because the offense couldn't move, they wasted a very good defense. Matt Judon and Josh Uche look like legit. They look like one of the best pass rushing duos in the league, and they just completely wasted it, and it's really upsetting. So I would characterize it as a clown show. And it starts at the top with that.
A clown show's not bad. I don't hate that comparison. I would also say it's not necessarily a disaster. I like Jaclyn's use of the word average, because that's technically what they were. They were just below average throughout the entire season. The fact that this team was a win away from making the playoffs to just screw us with another week of having to watch this absolute abject failure of a season would have just been. First of all, it's an indictment on the rest of the AFC. We thought that they were going to be a lot better this year. A lot of stars heading into the conference. A lot of teams gearing up. It just wasn't. But this season frustrated me more than any other season that I can remember, for sure. And it does have to go. It goes back to us being spoiled. Jordan's right. I mean, we are. And I make no apology for that. I would argue that it's honed my football watching ability to where, like, I know what is good football. I don't think that that's hyperbolic for any of us here to say.